Okay, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good day. This is John Jester coming to you here with another informational video. For this one, I'm going to show you how to publish your blog. Actually, they say this is your first one. Once you start doing enough, it'll become really uh, user-friendly to you. It'll start becoming second nature to you once you do several of them. All right, so what I'm going to do is you have all these options up here that I went over before and the other video. Actually, they just added this here feature in here for saving drafts. You can see right here it says it's in beta test mode where you can save your posts in draft mode if you're not complete with them. But if you click on here, here's one that's down here for Grandma Betty that was saved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one here over Grandma Betty, and I'm going to use the text aside. I use this one for almost all of my blog postings. The only time I would use an image or specifically a video one, probably if I was uploading from my cell phone. But if you're on a computer, I would pretty much just use this one right here, this text one at all times. Okay, so let's see, what was that title? Grandma Betty Happy at Age. Okay, so I'm going to use that same title and at age, after age 80, and still dancing. And I'm working with someone on this one, and just to let you know, you can always change this title. You can go back in and edit this title and change it up if I can get these words exactly. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a video onto this blog posting. All right, so I already have the cursor right here flashing where I want the video to go. And actually, just as a tip, what I normally do is I like to take the title, I'm going to copy it, and I like to put the title, let the title be the first thing in my posting also. So I copied the title. Okay, let me show you what I just did there. I copied the title. I put the cursor right here in the beginning. I'm going to right click, the paste button comes up. I left click on the paste button. Then I'm going to right click inside this box and then left click on the paste to put it in there. Okay, and bang, it's done. All right, so I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to make this a little bigger. All right, because this is like our message title. All right, I made it bigger, made it 16 points. I hit the bold button to make it come a little bolder. See how it is right there? I'm going to take the bold off so you can see the difference. And see the difference? So I'm going to put the bold on. And then I'm going to center this. All right, so now we're going to add the video. Now that's in the center, so I'm going to put it to the left. Now we're going to click over here. It says Add Media. All right, this is where you put your media for a video, pictures, and audio. So Add Media, click on that. And I'm going to click on the video button. This already comes on the image button. I'm going to click on the video button. I actually need to get a URL for that video. So on YouTube here, I'm going to click for here. I think I showed this in the last one, but let me show you again just because. Let me refresh it. All right, so when you first come into a video, that's Grandma Dancing. It's already prompt to be in the About section. You want to click on the Share button and then copy the URL right here. I'm going to copy that. And the way you copy it is you highlight it. Sometimes it's already highlighted when you get there, but you right click, the options come up, you copy it with the left click, and then you take it on over to, in our case, our Empower Network blog. You left click into this box. See the cursors there? Now we're going to right click, options come up, and we click left click paste. All right, that's our URL. Down here we're going to hit add media, and Grandma Betty's in there. All right, so now our cursor is here. If you can see it here on the G for Grandma Betty. Now we need to get down below the video so that we can start doing some writing about that. So what I would do is if you have a mouse, you can click down right underneath it, and from there you can hit the enter button, and there you go. All right. So now you see we got our cursor down below the video. If you don't have a mouse, sometimes it's harder to do that with a laptop and with your fingers on the little mouse pad. If you don't, what you can do is you can use the arrow buttons, the left, right arrow buttons, and I will go down one, and then over to the right one. And now, if you can see flashing right here in the corner, the cursor has moved right on over here. If you can see it flashing, I'll move it out the way. You see that? Flashing right there. So now what you do is you hit the enter button one time or two times, and now you are underneath the video. All right, so now let's get your text and put your text in there. Now someone already gave me some text to write, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. All right, highlight it. All right, the way you highlight is you put the cursor at the beginning, you put the left click and you hold it and you drag, okay, to where you want to go. Now I got everything highlighted, so now I'm going to right click, copy with the left click, then go back over here to our blog post. Now I'm going to right click and left click on the paste button right here. And here comes our box. So we right click, options come up, left click on the paste. Okay. And then we hit OK. All right, so now we're in there. All right, so I'm going to make this make the size about a 14, and actually, yeah, I'll keep it about a 14. And you can go back and put all the pretty colors in there that you had previously over here. Whenever you copy something into there, it's going to put it in. It won't put it in with all the fancy designs and colors that you had, but you can always go back and highlight and put the colors in that you want. The colors are right here. Okay, and you can do all that fancy stuff. Okay, so now we got everything in there. We got the video in there. We have some text in there. Now we're going to publish this, because this is what this is all about. It's about publishing your blog postings. And what I try to do is, once I get something in, like a picture, and then I get a picture, and then I get some words in, I try not to do too much without saving it, because I don't want to put too much in and then something goes wrong, you lose power, or the internet goes down, and you lose everything. So what I try to do is I try to do a little bit, like I just did this much right here, and then I'll just go ahead and go and publish. Now I want you to notice right here, when you go publish, you have to add some stuff here. Click on this bar and public blog. All right, this way it'll be on your blog post when you go to send your blog post out. The other thing is, as you start getting team members on here, you want to start adding so that all your team members can see what your blog posts are. Okay, so I normally do blog posts and team members. And then as you start getting more, you'll learn about categories down here. So then once you get that bar going, right underneath that it says please select blog. And this is your My Empower Network blog. Okay, this way it'll go to your front page on your Power Network blog. And please select a blog category. All right, and you don't really have a category right now, so it just goes right there to your default. But when you want to add a category, so let's say when you want to start blogging about different topics, say you want to blog about grandmoms, or you want to blog about grandpas, or you want to blog about flowers, you start typing in these categories and say flowers, right? And then you save it right here, and then your flowers category will be there every next time. Okay, so right now we're going to delete that. Actually, I'll leave it there for you to see, and then you can always delete it on your own. Okay, here's the delete button right here. Hit the X, and it'll be gone. But that's how you add a new category. You click on there, you type in whatever the category is, and then you hit the save button. Okay. All right. So meanwhile, back in Gotham City, it's just going to be on your Empower Network blog. All right. So once you have that done, you scroll down here. Now the meta tags and the keywords and stuff is a whole nother video. I'll get into that another time. Meanwhile, Empower Network, they for you, they just throw some things in there for you, which helps boost up your blog. They do that automatically on their own, and that helps optimize your blog. So once you have that, and then now you can publish. Okay, so now you have your blog here, and let's just go ahead and publish this, and then we'll take a look at our front page to see it on there. So publish. All right. So now we're going to go to the top. Up here, edit and view blog. All right, so now we're going to go to your front page because we're in the back office editing side right now. This is the front page. And here's Grandma Betty. All right, still dancing. All right, and this is what we look like so far. All right, so now we're good. It's there. So now we're going to go back to view my activity feed. Now let's say you want to put all those pretty colors in there on the lettering, or you want to add another video in, or you want to add some more writing in, and of course you got to add your call to action in, you know, at the end of your blog post. You know, and the call to action would be telling someone, thanking them for reading, and then letting them know that they can get on your email list or do this here, or you can let them know to click on the banner to get more information about your business. Okay, and the way you start going to edit again, you click up here. Now this edit and delete button you don't see until you put the cursor up here. So watch when I bring the cursor down, it goes away. But as soon as you bring the cursor back up here, it comes up. So now we can go edit inside. All right, and you can start typing again. I think there was a little bit more towards the end. So I'm going to leave it up to you to place her picture. I know you probably have her picture on, you can put it right here, put the cursor right here and upload the picture. Probably have it on your computer. So, but we're going to use this as a tutorial for other people also. All right, so now once you add it in, other things, you don't have to do anything else to this stuff down here because it's already done. All you do is click on update. Now we just added in the bottom stuff about her on Instagram. We're going to go to our blog, our front page. And you can see it's down here. All right, love, joy, and peace out. You can follow Grandma Betty on Instagram. All right, so what I would do is after this here, I would put, because you're giving Grandma Betty some props, and you're giving her some traffic. So now give yourself some traffic by putting a call to action to yourself about following you on Facebook, on Instagram, or clicking on your banners over here, you know, or you can put a link, a hyperlink in down here to click to your banner also. All right. So for the most part, we'll go back to the activity feed. And for the most part, that's it. That's how you can do your first blog. All right. So I will go back in, and when you get time, and edit this here stuff and put those nice colors and stuff on there. Just click the edit button, come in, scroll down, you know, highlight, go to the colors button, and pick a color. I just picked red there, and there we go. Highlight, red, and bang. All right, if that's too thin, you highlight, hit bold, bang. Okay, so that's just a sample. All right, this is John Jester signing out. Another great training. Hope you enjoyed this training. Hope you got some value out of this training. This training is for our team members, and if you just happen to bump into this training on YouTube or on Facebook, and feel free to use it if you're inside our business within Empower Network. If you're not in our business, feel free to join. Jump into our mailing list. Go to www.makemoneywithjester.com. That's www.makemoneywithjester.com. You can get on our mailing list. And if you know for sure that you just want to blog, just blog. Just go to www.johnjester.biz, and you can just join us right away. All right, that's www.johnjester.biz or makemoneywithjester.com. Hope you enjoyed this video and hope it brings some value to you. All right, John Jester signing out. Have a awesome, blessed day. Bye-bye.